this down so I make sure I'm recording everything. I gotta make sure I'm recording everything because they report. So, when they report, I got an extra double up. Yeah, I'm in the building. Y'all gonna share the live. Gonna share this on Facebook. Y'all already know this is Message Tuesday. And I'm your host, Paris Sweet. No other. Do you hear me? I am in the building this week and every other. I'm stopping into the show. I am your host, Paris. No other. You already know what it is. Let me get through this ghetto news so we can get to this funeral today. The funeral will be at probably about 9:45 time. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And I am your host, Paris Sweet. Let me just get through this, Sweet. Let me just get through this ghetto news. What y'all think? What y'all think? They're going to report and they're going to do exactly what they need to do. I'm not mad about that. The show starts at 8:45 p.m. Central Time. So just let me share this to my Facebook and we're going to get right to the news. Hold on. I am officially in the building. Let me go ahead and share. Hey, boo, how you doing? Boo, how you doing? Hey, let me go on and share because I don't know what's going on with my YouTube channel. It keeps going on and it keeps going off. And they just been reported. So I just want to make sure that I get the news out to the people. So let me just go ahead and share this on my Facebook. And you guys can share as well. Give me one moment. Let me just share this to my regular page. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all know the schedule. Y'all know how I roll. A lot of y'all been following me for a long time, so y'all know how I roll. So just give me 1 minute. Let me go ahead and share this to my page, and we're going to get right to the news because we got a funeral to do in just one moment. They can report. They can do whatever they want to do. But it's going to be a funeral in just in a little bit. Let me just share right quick, y'all. Hold on. Let me share this to my page. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me just share. Thank y'all for tuning in to Message Tuesday. I'm your host, Paris Sweets, no other. We're going to have a wonderful show today, and definitely we're going to have a sad show next. I don't make the news. I just report it. That's all I do, y'all. And y'all already know that. Ain't nothing changed since last May. We've been doing this for a while. I am here for the I'm sure y'all all are here. We finna get through it. Just let me go and share this onto my regular page because they reported my last post that I made about the funeral, which it didn't stop anything because the message did get out, but it's just funny how they can report some things and don't want nobody to report them. But God is going to work that out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not frustrated about it at all. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. They can't steal my joy. The devil can never steal my joy, ever. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to do what I want to do and going to continue to do what I do. Blah, 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 blah. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now I've shared it, y'all. Now let's go and get into this ghetto news so we can get to this funeral because we ain't got time to be slow playing right now because we got things to do. Thank y'all for tuning in to Message Tuesday. I am your host, Paris Sweets, no other. You already know I'm bringing you the ghetto news. So first and foremost, I want to thank my viewers for tuning in to YouTube because I am officially on YouTube now. Beings, I will play back and forth with Facebook, but I prefer for my viewers to come here to support me. I want your views over here. You feel me? So I thank y'all so much, and y'all I could not have done this without y'all help. So I really, really appreciate y'all for everything that y'all do. And like I said, I do have a Messy Tuesday Facebook page. You're free to go on there. And I do have shirts that I have created with some of my slogans. You know, I'm a small town girl living in a fancy world. I can't help that. You know what I'm saying? And they pressed. They pressed. But they'll be strong. Trust me, they will be strong. Just as strong as this dress is holding me up tonight for this funeral. Do you hear me? Just as strong as this dress is holding me up for this service. See, I'm trying to hold my composure until we get to this service, you know, so I got to act real bougie real quick till I get to the service because I'm going to cry a little bit, you know, next. That's right after this show. Well, let me go on and get to this ghetto news because I'm on a time watch. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Well, today, I just first and foremost, I want to just really, really talk about the situation with the education, the Board of Education here in America, with the scam that these people had been doing. You know what I'm saying? I just can't believe that they had the audacity to do that. Allegedly, let's say allegedly, because I know some of y'all probably have heard that there was a scam allegedly supposed to be going on in the school system with the universities. So just let me touch on that for a little bit and I'll tell y'all how I feel about that. And we're going to move on and move forward because we got a busy schedule today, y'all. So it was this guy allegedly, he's from Sacramento, but his name is William Rick Singer. And allegedly, Mr. Singer was leading a college admission. He was allowing the rich people kids to get in, and he was cheating on the SAT test. You know, I could not pass the SAT. And if I had money like everybody else do, I probably would have been in a good university too, because you can rest for sure that SAT test is not easy at all. You know what I'm saying? And he even added to that they was athletes, so they got scholarships. You know how much it costs to go to school? Do you guys know that is very expensive? And some of your tax dollars had paid for that because they were on a scholarship, allegedly, athlete, and they wasn't in no sports or anything, and got into like Georgetown. That was one of them. I remember it was a couple more, and you know it's really sad because a lot of people is not fortunate enough, and some people probably did pass the SAT, but they probably didn't let them in. You know what I'm saying? Things happen. You know what I'm saying? So if you were involved in any of that, you make sure that you do get in on the class action lawsuit, because there is a lawsuit and you need to be rewarded, because just as those kids got in, your children should have got in too. And it's been going on 20 some years. So, you know, some of these children they probably couldn't even pass sixth grade. They probably couldn't even pass sixth grade, but they got an education though for free. Not for for free. I'm gonna say for free, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a lot of celebrities that sending their kids, but you got some of them that was on YouTube talking about, I don't like school. You know what I'm saying? They forcing their kids into these higher universities and things like that. And that's not fair to the American people. And I hope that they prosecute those people for doing it, because that's not acceptable. And if I had a lot of money, you can rest for sure, I might would do the same thing for my culture. Blah, 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 blah. And the judge will say, 2,500 years, 2,500 years to my black ass. I can't make this up, y'all. So we gonna keep our eye on that. All of this is allegedly, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna keep our eye. I'm gonna bring y'all up to date on it and everything, because people need to know exactly what's going on. Don't push that off because your children couldn't make it, or whatever. It didn't affect your children, but you still need to be mindful of the things that's going on in the United States. Thank you. Next case. Now, you know, the Big Dummy Award has to go to Donald Trump today, y'all. We have got to give him the Big Dummy Award. How could you not embrace those lives that was took over in New Zealand? How could you not? I don't understand that, Trump. I mean, I really feel like these days and times it's going to go back to try to go back to slavery because all this mess is going on. They endorsing the KKK. KKK should have been killed long time ago. I do know it. KK, but I tell you one thing and two for sure. If the black community has not populated, it's gonna be a terrible, terrible thing to do. And don't be messing with them African Americans because it is a lot of them. And this will not be a slavery rerun or retake. I know for a fact it won't. But see, this president that we got, he endorses all that negativity, and it's just so sad what happened to those people in New Zealand. Nobody deserves to be lynched and mobbed like the way that he did them. You know what I'm saying? It is not acceptable. And Trump, you should have spoke highly because you're representing not only yourself, you represent a country, which is the United States. It don't look good. And that's why I tell y'all, please, please, please make sure you vote, 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 vote. Because if you don't, it's going to get rough on us. This man has already passed a bill to support the rich people. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't fair. Why do you need to support the rich people, help the people that's coming up? And I feel like you should be ready to help the African American, because if it wasn't for the African American, the country wouldn't even been here. Most of our African American brothers and sisters was on the line fighting for civil rights and the Revolution War and all of that. So they should give more to the African American community. I agree. Because our ancestors did pave the way. They did. I can't make this up. But they want to say that we're the low class and they want to keep us low. But what it is, they know we are educated and strong-minded. Trump do. You know what I'm saying? But I tell y'all what, I pray that each and every one of you guys go and vote, because we have to vote. Your voice matters. Don't worry about what nobody else done, because whatever they do, that's going to be on them. Just do your part. That's all that counts. Trump, we need you out the office. Next case. Next on the docket, I have, I've been researching so much, and I'm not racist by far. But I have been doing a lot of research about African Americans. And I'm an African American black girl, and black girls rock. I can't say they don't. You feel me? Black girls rock. I'm not racist by no form, shape, or fashion at all. But I have been researching about black culture. You know what I'm saying? And I've been reading. And today I just want to send a big, huge shout out to Harriet Tubman for doing what she done. It takes a leader to motivate the next people. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have a lot of motivators and leaders these days because they're so scared about what the other people gonna say. But we need empowerment. We need support. We need all of that as a community. We need that. You know what I'm saying? And Harriet Tubman, she was a conductor. And I read this article. No, I saw it on YouTube, which I posted in my Message Tuesday group. I don't know how true it is, but it sounded good. So I'm going to tell it to y'all. And maybe y'all can tell me if it's true or not. Now, they said that Harriet Tubman was a conductor. She ran a train from north to south, and she did that, and that's how the slaves got away. She was the best train driver that there was. You know what I'm saying? That's what I read and I gathered, and I believe part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because they have misconstrued so much of the African American culture. You just don't know what to believe, because in the textbooks, it teaches you a different thing than what's really reality. Just as if, they put the R. Kelly and the Bill Cosby and the, all of them, that they throw that in your face to kind of blind y'all. That's why I tell y'all, don't be blind. Look into things and make sure y'all make your own right decision, because a lot of times, a lot of things is thrown at y'all to just throw y'all off. And you got to be smart-minded people. No matter what a person do, you have to still love that person and let them deal with whatever they're going through. You know what I'm saying? Don't let these people make y'all turn against y'all culture and y'all don't know for sure. Everything is allegedly. Was you there? Was you there? No, you wasn't. So we just going by what the media said, because the media says you don't want to go to Africa. That's propaganda. Propaganda will misconstrue the mind, but you have to have your own mindset and your thought pattern, because if you don't, they will misconstrue it. I know y'all was taught don't talk to strangers when you was kids. But you send your kids to school every day and don't even try to educate them about their own culture when you know the textbooks have been manipulated. Learn to read and tell your children the real. Don't let them misconstrue your kids' thoughts and stuff. If you can't read, just go to YouTube and pull up a video. And if that video don't make sense to you, pull up another one. One of them gonna make sense to you. Do you hear me? That's gonna make sense to you. I can't make this up, y'all. Next on the docket. I love what Harriet Tubman stands for, and we need more leaders like that. Next. Okay, y'all. Y'all know that a lot of people, you have to have at least 1,500 hours to qualify to be a cosmetologist or a barber. You do know that, right? But it takes a EMT 120 or 120 to 150 hours to become an EMT. So right now, Texas has a bill that will be passed here soon, and they're trying to get a bill passed in by September 2019. The bill will know if it's real or false. The Texas Barber and Cosmetology may not no longer need a license to practice their craft. And I think that's very smart, because what you need 1,500 hours for, and EMT only need 120. You got great hairstylists that probably can't read and write, but they know how to style some hair. You know what I'm saying? But they have to be under the table because they ain't got the license or the certificate. And it costs so much to go to school, you guys. It costs a lot. But if they pass this law, and I tell y'all all the time, just because y'all don't see certain things, get involved with your communities. Go to the city hall and see what the latest bills is. Vote for stuff like that. Vote for your senators. Vote for your House of Representatives, because you have advocators that goes to the White House and speak on the behalf of your county. So you want to make sure that you vote somebody in that cares about what you stand for. A lot of people think it's just about presidential. It's not about presidential. It is about presidential, but you need to also think about the people that is going up there that's eligible to speak for your county. I can't make this up, y'all. Y'all need to be alert and alarmed. Do you hear me? Because the times are changing, and we have to stand as a whole. We do, in order to conquer what we need to conquer. Now, I really hope that they change this bill, because you have a lot of hairstylists that do great hair and just can't pass the state board. They can't. Next on the docket. You know, the government really tries to manipulate your mind and take all your money, take all your, you know what I'm saying? Now here we have it, 220 red light cameras in North Texas. You know those cameras that flash when you pass the light, and they send you the bill, and sometimes you may can't even get your registration or your driver license because you ain't paid that bill, because that red light then took the camera, and they got you on camera, and they'll ask you in court, because it didn't happen to me before. If they'll say, would you like to see the picture? They got you red-handed. You can't even deny it. But a lot of people don't have a lot of money. No, ma'am, they don't need to pass I-70s, 170s. I don't understand what you're saying, boo. 220 red light cameras in North Texas will be taken down, and there's a bill proposed to ban red light cameras going real soon. The bill is 1631, and that's going to ban all those cameras statewide because it's causing a barrier for people to get their driver license and things like that. The police are saying that's not a good idea because just think about it. In 2017, Fort Worth made 47 million in fines, and you know some of that money went to the police department. You know that. So they are voting for that. So they are voting for that. And oh, she said 1705. Oh, they've raised cosmetology hours. Wow. Well, they're gonna pass a bill here soon, and it's bill 1631. I will post all that so you guys can look into it. Y'all be careful and mindful about those bills and things, the legislation passing and stuff. Don't be like you didn't know. Be the one that know. Cause I'm gonna tell it to you. I don't make the news, I just report it. That's all I do. Let me see what else we got. You ain't got to worry about them not letting you register, and then you probably can go up there and vote right now and make sure they do deactivate that bill because nobody got no money to pay that. I don't even like paying tickets. I'll go in there and sit down all night to not pay a ticket. I will. I ain't all let y'all try to put me on. I'm the average Joe. Do you hear me? If I can save a corn cutty, I'm with it. I don't make the news, I just report it. And let me see what's next because I'm trying to get through this. Oh, I want to say kudos to Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith had put money back in his community. In the South Dallas area, Emmitt Smith purchased a $30,000 square foot building near the VA off of Lancaster Road. It was the old Urban League building. They moved about 3 years, so the building just was standing there. They need them license to do hair. I will teach them to get their license. Okay. They need a license to get the hair. You will teach them. That's my friend Andrea. Y'all know her by Big Dude. She is working with the cosmetology, and she definitely probably could give y'all some pointers. That's my good friend. You can find her on my YouTube. You can find her on my Message Tuesday page. You can find her on my Facebook page. And if you do need her information, just hit me up because she is becoming a cosmetology teacher. Yeah. So kudos to her. Back to what I was saying. Emmitt Smith bought a building, and the tenants will provide food security, bring health and wellness options. Oh, a barber instructor she will be. I apologize. The tenants will provide food security, bring health and wellness options, education and training to benefit current and future residents of that neighborhood. We need people like Emmitt Smith. So kudos to Emmitt Smith for doing that. Let me see how much more time I got because I got to get ready, y'all, because I want to be on time and ready for this next show. Kudos to Emmitt Smith for doing that. Let me get my last little piece out, and then we're gonna get on over to the reloaded because we definitely got to get that out the way because I got things to do. I don't make the news, I just report it. I done told y'all several times. Now, okay, y'all know I always give shout outs for my birthdays, my friends' birthdays. You know, my friend Rayshawn Taylor been my friend for a long time. So I want to say happy birthday to her. Her birthday is on Thursday. So she will be celebrating. That is my BFF. I don't have many of them because you can't trust people. But I can say I trust that lady there. So I want to say happy birthday to her. Also, I want to say happy birthday to Jay Mars. These are my Facebook friends. I want to say happy late birthday to my nephew, Fat Man. It was his birthday the other day. I also want to say happy birthday to Sean. I also want to say happy birthday to her son, Trey. Also, Dion Anderson. Y'all know my Facebook friend. That's super. Dion Anderson. Happy birthday to him. Tiffany Guys, happy birthday. Kelsey Walls, happy birthday. Dalvin, happy birthday. We're gonna keep our prayers and our thoughts to Paris Jackson. You know, she tried to OD due to the Returning of Neverland or whatever that story was. I didn't watch it. I didn't want to participate in that because the man that said that he right from over there in New Zealand where they didn't kill all them Muslim people, and now he want to come over here to America and try to tell us that Michael Jackson did such and such and did yada yada. I can't worry about that. I ain't got nothing to say about that. You know what I'm saying? But Paris, I hope she get well. Paris Jackson, don't kill yourself, girl. This is a beautiful life, and you know I'm finna bury her sister today. And when you're gone, you're just gone. You are gone. I don't make the news. I just report it. Now let me go get ready for this funeral, cause they done brought the body in. So I'll be back in 20 minutes. Don't y'all miss it. I won't wait for y'all because this body do not need to thaw out. Thank y'all for tuning in to Message Tuesday. If you got some news or some grease, spill it with me because I'll be the one to get it out there for you. Thank y'all so much. And like I said, I could not have done a great job without y'all. So I thank y'all humbly. I thank y'all so much for all the support. I thank all my friends that bought my shirts and sponsored them. I thank my friends for calling saying you're doing a good job. I thank everybody for doing anything that they've done in my life to make it easier. I really do. Humbly, I thank y'all. And if you got some news, email me at messytuesday@gmail.com. I'll get it, or my team. I promise you, we'll handle it correctly. Y'all be sweet, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.